This new NFT meta is extremely troubling and it's changing the space as we know it. So as long as NFTs have been around, we know that Whitelist has been a coveted resource because essentially it guaranteed you a mint to a project. But times are changing, so let's talk about what's happening now. So because of the low volume in the markets, many projects have dedicated themselves to over-allocating their whitelist, like Gummy's Gang right here, Antebellum Genesis, Shinsekai also over-allocated to guarantee themselves a sellout. But what does this mean for you as a buyer? So first of all, we got to talk about what over-allocation actually is. So let me take you back to elementary school for a second with a quick math equation. So your grandma Sharon baked 100 cookies, and she guaranteed you that you would be able to have one of those cookies. But here's the problem. She also made the same guarantee to 150 other people. So all of a sudden, you have 150 people that think they were guaranteed cookies, but she only made 100. So not only is Sharon getting kicked out of her church Facebook group, but she also guaranteed more cookies than she actually has available. So what happens? It creates demand because of the scarcity, and that's exactly what projects are doing. We see the same thing with flights, hotels, all that stuff. Now, what are the pros and cons of over-allocating? Well, with over-allocating, it guarantees a sellout for the project, which is, in a business standpoint, really great. Creates FOMO and secondary volume. So as we can see with Shinsekai, it kind of artificially pumped the floor price for a little bit. I know it reached 0.6 to 0.7, and they've traded 5.6K in volume, which in this market is insane. Next, it's also really great for flippers who want to make quick money. If you're someone who flips NFTs, then that FOMO and that secondary volume is really important for you to be able to make a quick sale. Now, let's talk about the cons, because this is where it becomes kind of a moral gray area. So for the first con, it hurts the faith in the project, and especially for those who have dedicated their time. I mean, we see people grind for hours upon hours upon hours and barely make whitelist or not get whitelist at all, only for it to be over allocated and they don't end up getting to mint. Now guys, this is an incredible waste of time. We also see wasted money in failed transactions, and with ETH and gas, which isn't great for the environment, but also isn't great for people's wallets. They end up spending money on something that they didn't even get, especially when gas is really high. Obviously, when we over allocate, that creates scarcity, which in turn, scarcity creates demand, which creates FOMO on the secondary market. If you are a flipper, this is extremely important. We're gonna go over it briefly, just real quick. I'm gonna go over a couple of my flips. So if we take a look at my profile real quick, we can see that I sold the first one at 0.36. Now keep in mind, the total for both of them was 0.32, I believe. I sold the first one for 0.36, which covered my initial mint cost, risk management strategy, and I was able to let the next one go for 0.52. I didn't get the exact top, but really great profit, about 0.8 for both of them with a 0.3 investment. So if you're looking to make flips, this is how you can leverage that FOMO and that over-allocation to your advantage. Let me know what you guys think about the over-allocation meta down in the comments below. Are you for or against it? If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more videos from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another upload. Without further ado, I will see you guys later. Yay! Okay.